Hey superstars, it's Glam and a Tea. How are you doing today? I am back again. I am glad you guys are checking in. As you can see, I look a little crazy, but that's okay. It'll be explained in a minute. First things first, Bad to the Blonde. This is another shirt she has in her collection. I told you guys I loved these products before, and I really, really do. They're super soft. The sleeve length is great. It's a little wrinkled just because I was trying to fix my new backdrop. I'm changing my filming ways, so I'm hoping you guys aren't seeing the top of my forehead. I think I've got it situated pretty well, but yeah. Let's get into this. I want to do a red shadow look today, and I have a couple products that I'm going to be using to do so. Hi, Tato. You guys get special treats every time I do videos. You get to see a lot of my animals. They are nosy and they love to hang out. But yeah. Okay, so on to what I'm doing here. I'm going to do a red shadow look. I've had this request a couple times just for an everyday red shadow. And I'm going to show you a couple different ways to do it. First and foremost, a lot of red products, back in the day, you didn't want to put any red dyes near your eyes. They weren't necessarily safe, and a lot of people do have reactions to red shadows. It's just the red dye. It is what it is. Any products that are vegan can leave staining behind, and then it makes your lids look red, but we're going to do this intentionally. I am going to be using some lip products on my eyes. Make sure you've seen, they're not for eye use, just so you know. They're intended to be lip products, but there's a lot of versatility with products coming out, especially the vegan ones, that you can use around the eye area. So I'm kind of torn between this NYX Liquid Suede in Kitten Heels, or my Kat Von D Everlasting in Underage Red. So I'm going to kind of bounce back and forth between these. This is kind of the quickest way to get a red eye look, and then I'm going to set it with some shadows. I haven't decided exactly one yet because I did get this Tarte, what is this called? Chrome paint in Fire Dancer, which I think is stunning, but it's more of a burgundy than a red. So we'll kind of just play with it and see where we go. So on to it. Tato. Hi. I know you want to say hi, and you're not going to get my shirt all fuzzy, but I need you to move. I'm trying to film. Go, buddy. Thank you. Yep, told you. All fuzzy. I have most of my face products on. I did kind of set the under eye and leave the powder there so that I can just kind of sweep it away for any fallout that can happen. And it's normal. Fallout is very, very normal. You just got to work with it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Kat Von D Red, and I'm actually using the domed shadow brush by Real Techniques. I don't know if you guys can read that, to blend this out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the red, put it straight on the lid. And you don't have to be perfect about it, just to get the placement on there. Red shadows sometimes turn pink, so you want to get a good base underneath. Otherwise, you can use white underneath with powder, or even a lip pencil that's red. You can do this. This is a cut crease canvas from Revolution in Halo, so that would be the same effect. But let's get into blending this. So I'm just using tapping motions to blend this out. Like I said, I want the color to stay, but I don't want the edges to be super sharp, just because I'm kind of going with a messy look for this that I want to be able to do everyday shadows with. So as you can see, it's pink, turning a little pink on the edges. That's fine. We're going to fix that with shadow. So we've got the red base down. We're going to do this to the other eye. I'll probably fast forward through that, and then we'll move into shadows, and I'll show you what I'm going to use with that. Making sure everything looks even. Blend it out pretty good. Now we're going to move into the actual shadow. So I'm just dusting off some of that excess liquid product onto a towel so I don't have any clumping or anything. I'm going to kind of bounce between my Kat Von D Fetish palette. This red is a little bit deeper. The Bondage shade is a little bit deeper. And then I'm also going to be using the Jawbreaker palette from Jeffree Star in the Licorice shade. So I'm going to start with Licorice first because it's more of an orange red than a blue red. So I'm going to just grab this product on the brush, same brush I was using, and tap that into the edges. So as you can see, it's taken a lot of that pink tone out and turned it back to red. Back into Licorice, doing this on the other eye. And then we will blend another tone into the crease here and kind of transition it. Red and gold goes really, really great together, so I may be dipping into the gold tone in here, which is called Chastity, which is this shade here, just for some dimension on the lid, or like I said, I might dip into this Fire Dancer Chrome Pot. Let's see here. Let's find a good shade to kind of buff out the edges. I think I'm going to go into Cone here on another big fluffy brush so I can work that into just above where that red is sitting. And just kind of make it a transition, so light circles, kind of blending the two of them together. Doing the same for the other side. And as you can see, some of the little fallouts underneath, that's going to be swept away. Just again, blending, circular motions to blend those two colors together. Like I said, I don't want a stark line. And sometimes that can happen. So just blend, and it'll take care of any edges for you. Let's go on. I'm going to dip into both of them at the same time, both Cone and Licorice, just kind of for this outer edge corner here. Outer edge corner. Just the outer edge. Just to soften that. All right. So the thing with any kind of makeup that you're doing, just go with it. Don't sit and stress over how colors, you know, pinks and reds shouldn't go together, or that was the old adage. Go with it. If you want to do it, go with it. Just don't, you have to trust the process and make things go through. Eventually, it all works out seamlessly and you'll go, oh yeah, that's where I wanted to go with it. Or you know what, if that's not where you wanted to go with it, it's makeup. It comes off. Just wipe it off. Start over. So here's our red shadow look. I'm going to go back in with that Real Techniques brush. Just want to pack a little more color into the crease to give it some dimension. So to finish up just the simplicity, like I said, you just take a red liquid liner, any red shadow. I have a number of them, if I can find them real quickly here. Where are you? Like NYX has the Primal Colors. Jawbreaker has one. Fetish has one. The Inner Artist or the Artistry palette has one. 35B from Morphe has one. I mean, there's reds everywhere. It just depends on which way you want to go. If you want pure red, you have to underset some sort of base so it stays red. Otherwise, it'll dry down or blend down to the undertones in it. Like this one here is an orange red in the Morphe palette from the 35B. In the Inner Artistry one, again, they're more of an orange red. You can also mix a little bit of some blue shadow in there, so I wouldn't go anything this bright, but if you have a lighter blue, just to kind of blend them together, get it to go purple and then blend it back out to red. Again, you've seen the Jawbreaker red, that's the one I used. Let's get some liner on, let's get some lashes, let's dust away this baking and we'll see where we end up, and then I'll show you how you can add more. So I'm just gonna kind of fast forward a little bit through doing my liner, just so you guys know what I'm using. I'm using the tattoo liner from Kat Von D. Get that on there. I hear you. I have to dip into a different liner. This one's kind of done. So we're going to use the Starlit Studio. It's a double liner. I'm sure you're just staring at the top of my head now. I'm sorry. All right. Can't find my mascara. Sorry. Funny faces galore. Oh, it's right in front of me. Too Faced. Better than sex. Don't worry, if you do this, we'll fix it. Ooh, just a quick trick. I'm going to show you how you can make your lips look a little bit bigger while we're in this. I'm going to go a little edgy lip-wise. Well, these lips are a flop, but that's okay. So this is the final look with everything. Got some highlight going on, the red on the lids. Now we're just gonna take this lip off. That's for sure. We're just gonna add a little drama to the lids for your nighttime look. So again, we're gonna go in with Tarte's Fire Dancer. I'm just gonna pick this up with my finger. Right on the center of the lid here. Just adds a little bit of dimension. Little dimension, little volume. I look like a nut. That's okay. And then we're going to go into the Tati palette and get some gold glitter with this because I really think that would just kind of pull all of this together for a good nighttime look. So this is the Tati Beauty. We're going to go in this gold here, which is Soothe. We'll go back in and touch up the liner. think we're gonna do bronze lip. This is, oh my god, I can't read it. Jeffree Star, Bronze Blood. Okay, lips, you're turning out really bad. Let's just go red. And that's it. Little bit of drama, red shadow, red lips. All right, everybody, be sure to subscribe, like this, leave me a comment, and I will see you guys next week with something different. Bye.